Good morning, Norte Cougars. Today is Wednesday, May 20th, 2020. Muy buenos días a todos. Hoy es miércoles el 20 de mayo del 2020. Buenos días, Pumas. Is anybody joining me today? We'll wait a few seconds. Oh, but it's our honorees. Familia Robles, Familia Rodela, buenos días. Good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? Familia Reyes, buenos días. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Wednesday. Mrs. Guerrero, how are you? Buenos días. Miss Valencia. Galleon family. Buenos días. Good morning. Wait to you guys. Well, let's start off our Mindful Wednesday, our very last one of the school year, and just want to share some tips of how we engage our students throughout the summer. Boys and girls, it's your job to continue this mindfulness journey throughout the summer. I know you can do it. Buenos días a todos. Let's get started with our July birthdays. Actually, I believe we do have some May birthdays left. We didn't have any yesterday. Oh, we do. We definitely do. Let's find out whose birthday it is with, of course, one of my favorite birthday songs. You guys ready? All right. Listos para celebrar estos cumpleaños.
I wanna wish you a happy birthday. I wanna help you celebrate. I wanna wish you lots of presents. I wanna help you eat your cake.
Listos, cumpleañeros. Vamos a ver quién cumpleaños. Let's find out who is celebrating a birthday today. Roxy Hughes in kindergarten. And Bobby Murillo in second grade. I want to wish you a special day, Roxy and Bobby. Hope you do have some cake today. And we also continue our July birthdays because we won't be seeing these students after, of course, tomorrow being the last day of school. So Kenneth Roman in 5th grade celebrates his birthday on July 12th. July 14th, we have Dominic Gagne in 4th grade. Elijah Johns in 3rd grade. On July 15th, Delilah Cardenas in 3rd grade. Robert Jackson in 3rd grade. Aliana Singleton in 3rd grade. July 16th, Kaylin Dodd in 1st grade. Genesis Flores in 2nd grade. Jackenzie Pearson in 4th grade. July 17th, Ileana Arenas in 4th grade. Brooke Downs in 2nd grade. July 18th, Hayden Savala in 1st grade. And on July 20th, Liam Guzman in 4th grade and Mateo Silva in kindergarten. So we still have a few July birthdays left to celebrate. And of course, tomorrow we also have our very last birthday celebration. Maestro Salas Murphy, gusto en verte. Saludos. So that's it for our birthdays. We do not have any staff birthdays in July. So we will not be sharing any of those. Yesterday, hopefully if you did catch any of the teachers I mentioned yesterday, Mr. Moffat on the 4th, Miss Valencia on June 11th, Maestro Salas Murphy, June 15th, and Maestro Downey on June 23rd. If you do happen to see them today or tomorrow, wish them a very special June birthday. Denle sus felicidades a nuestros maestros. Bien merecidos, merecen unas felicitaciones de ustedes. Robles family sending their birthday wishes to Genesis and Brooke. Thank you. And also Robles family sending their wishes to Mr. Moffat. Thank you, Robles family. Let me see. So we're done with our celebrations. Like I mentioned earlier, we do have only today and tomorrow left. Tomorrow's the very last day. Some of you are still zooming into your classroom meetings, which I think most of you should be done by now. But if you're doing any last minute check-in with your teachers, do thank your teachers or any staff member you're going to be talking to today. Tell them to have a wonderful summer, to enjoy not only this beautiful day that we have today on a Wednesday, but also tell them, guess what? Continue practice your mindfulness throughout the entire summer as we prepare for the next school year, which note the parents, I would say there will be communication coming out in June in regards to the new school year. So make sure you keep in touch with through email and check emails and check any communication coming from our school and or the Kyrene district as well. So also Norte parents, make sure you check Parent View not till June to check for grades as we finalize grades this week. They will be available in Parent View in June. So this Monday is also Memorial Day. So we honor all those who have left us, all those who have fought for our country and have died for our country. We remember them, and it'll look different this year, but still definitely a time to recognize this national holiday, and hope everybody does have an opportunity to think about, especially if you've lost a loved one, a family member, someone that was possibly in the military, went to war, and we honor all those that fought for this country on that day as well. So, but definitely after tomorrow, it is summer. Mr. Vasquez just joined us, and on behalf of Mr. Vasquez and I, yes, we still have one day left. But I know Mr. Vasquez would agree that it is time for mindfulness. Now, what do we do on our very last day of mindfulness? Boys and girls, I want to share with you some activities you could practice throughout the summer. I am sure most of you already practice these activities, but one big one that I want to say that'll keep you, help you keep you from connecting to all the devices, keeping you away from your any computer or phone, and just allowing you to enjoy the time not only by yourself but also with your other family members, is one simple task is to read a book or play a board game. And now board games are a lot of fun. Card games are a lot of fun, and it gets us to interact and have fun with others that we're playing with. So reading a book, there's always that opportunity to share what you read about, but when you read a book, you allow your mind to go into possibly a fairy tale, possibly an adventure, anything that you're choosing to read will help you and get you thinking about other things other than any anxiety that you might be feeling or any boredom that you might be feeling. And so these two simple activities are great, especially for the summer. I know Michael Vickers just joined us, and Mrs. Vickers as well, and also Miss Familia Zambrano. Good morning. So that's one way. The other one, the other big one that I have that I want to share with you is to engage your five senses. And Mr. Vasquez would agree with me on this one. Let me give you an example. This morning, I went outside. Oh, Mr. Harnish just joined us. That's another great person that would agree with me that along with Miss Drury, Miss Ayaska, Mr. Gomez, and Ms. Escalante would agree with me that engaging these five senses, we can engage in any other activities that our not only our teachers teach us every day, but especially our special area teachers teach us when we come to Norte. But I'm going to just give you some simple things you could do. Me, as an adult, I go outside every morning to feel the sun on my skin. And the sun helps me think about how beautiful this world is. It wakes me up because it is telling my body that it's time to get up. But when I'm outside, I get to really enjoy nature around me. I get to breathe the air that's around me, the smells that are coming as I'm walking around the neighborhood or running. And I get to hear and listen to the birds chirping, possibly even some cars from far away. I could hear traffic, dogs barking. And then I get to see all the beautiful vegetation that I see around the neighborhood, whether it's desert plants, beautiful big old trees, grass on people's lawns. And I can do all that very, very easily if I'm outside. Of course, it's a little cooler this morning, and not every summer day here in Arizona is going to be cool. Most of them are really warm, and I get that. So when you're inside, you could actually, boys and girls, gauge your five senses in other ways. One thing I like to do is, as you know, is gauge my taste with café. Taste it. You, on the other hand, might not be drinking coffee, but maybe in the morning you just want to drink a cup of cold water, orange juice. Water is always the best, though. It keeps you hydrated and stays healthy. You might just want to sit in a corner and read a book, engaging your eyes, and you're activating parts of your brain. You might want to sit and just listen to music. I know that Mr. Harnish would recommend some instrumental music. Some music that definitely doesn't have a lot of lyrics, possibly just beats, or it could be music that maybe just has nature sounds. Or if you're inside and you want to listen to your dog bark, just like I did, you can do that too. So, when you're sitting in the kitchen, boys and girls, not only might you be helping your parents cook something or helping around at home, but you can engage your sense of smell by smelling those wonderful aromas coming from the kitchen. And in some households, there might be a nice bouquet of flowers on the counter that you could smell as well. But I personally like to smell food, which reminds me, I am getting hungry. So all your senses are connected to how you're feeling every single day. And I think if you tap into your five senses throughout the entire summer, you will be doing yourself some good, and you will remember that life during the summer is not as bad as you think. There's a lot of things you can still do to stay active and get the blood flowing. But there's some things that you can do in your own space in a calming way. And just sitting down sometimes and observing something at home, or like I said, smelling the food, um, reading something, listening to music, or even as simple as petting your dog, which gives you that sense of touch. With when you touch a pet, that's also very relaxing. So, those are just some tips you could practice during the summer. Of course, I would also encourage you to continue taking your deep breaths. One way is to choose your favorite color, and when you breathe in, think that you're breathing in that favorite color, and then breathe it out. And then we've practiced that before. I know Mr. Vasquez has practiced that with you as well. Go outside at sunset. Look at the beautiful horizon that we have here in Arizona. All the different colors that are out there. Choose your favorite color from the sunset. It's another way. Another fun activity is blowing bubbles. Very simple. That engages you with not only a lot of fun, make sure you do it outside with your parents' permission, of course, and enjoy the fact that you're blowing something and seeing those bubbles just float around and trying to pop them. I think it's fun. Some of you might be jumping in the pool as well, or doing the slip and slide, or just getting wet with the water hose. Those things are actually really fun too. Hope you do enjoy those. Be safe, of course, and those, again, connect with all your five senses. When the summer monsoon comes, this is the very last tip I'm going to give you. Sit down outside, because in Arizona we don't get so much rain, and sit down and enjoy the smell of the rain, the sound that rain makes, and if you dare to get wet, just be safe. There's no lightning or thunder going out there. Do enjoy having the rain touch your skin. That's the very last one I would say. We are very fortunate to have plenty of sun in Arizona, but when rain comes, do enjoy the many things that rain, especially in a monsoon storm, has to offer here in Arizona. So those are the main things I want you to do for this summer. Continue, of course, be the awesome students you are as Norte Cougars. And I know I will be continue keeping myself healthy as you are as well. And definitely help around the house. That's a big one. I know your parents will appreciate that. So Norte Cougars, let's finish off by recognizing our fifth grade students. We have some fifth grade students that we still are finishing in their wonderful recognition. And these students we will not be seen, but I definitely want to know that they are special, will always be remembered, and I definitely wish them the best of luck in middle school. So wrapping up Mr. Reed's, we still have another day of tomorrow. We'll wrap up the final 3 students. Today we have 4 students, Mr. Reed, Maestra Góngora, and let's share a little bit about these students. First of all, Ezekiel Scruggs. Ezekiel, thanks for being an important part of our class this year. Your unique way of thinking about things is something that's very special. Tu manera de pensar nos trajo muchas sonrisas. Sabemos que vas a continuar de ser una persona especial. Samaya Taylor. Samaya. Just had a few families joining us. Buenos días, señora Benzor, Kevin. And buenos días, señora Gardner. Saludos. Samaya, you've become a very good writer this year. Now that you know what you can do, it's time for you to really shine in middle school. Tenemos fe en ti, sabemos que vas a hacer cosas espectaculares el año que viene. Josiah Valdez. Josiah, thanks for working hard and improving all your skills this year. Middle school is going to be a terrific time for you, so keep it up. No se te olvide todo lo que has logrado este año. Esperamos que continúes de hacer el 100% en todo lo que haces. And finally for today, Tanjai Valenzuela. Tanjai, thanks for being such a wonderful student. Your attitude is amazing and work ethic are going to be a big part of your success in life. Sabemos que tienes un futuro brillante. Tú vas a lograr todo lo que tú quieras. So that's our 4 students for today. Tomorrow we'll wrap it up with our final 3 students. Thanks again for joining me on this wonderful Wednesday, our very last Mindful Wednesday. Gracias a todos por acompañarme en este último miércoles donde di consejos acerca de cómo nos vamos a cuidar este verano. Espero que continúen tomando su tiempo para ustedes mismos, alumnos. Practiquen las actividades que compartí con ustedes en inglés, pero más importante es manténganse saludables y con mucho ánimo. Sé que ustedes son los mejores pumas que hay en este mundo porque son pumas del norte. I will be signing off and again, I'll see you tomorrow for our very last morning announcements. I miss you all. Stay safe. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Les deseo un miércoles estupendo. Los extraño a todos. Y nos vemos mañana para el último día de anuncios. Adiós. Bye bye.